Hello there. In this video, we're going to take a little look at the creation of gift baskets. And there is a bit of an art and a skill to this. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm a little bit apprehensive about doing this video. Don't get me wrong, this is probably my favorite part of the whole job, the creating of the gift baskets. I absolutely adore doing that, and I'm really passionate about it. But why I'm a little bit apprehensive is because there is going to be sections in this video where I might sound a little bit harsh. But the reality is, if I can't be honest with you, I really can't help you. And even worse than that, if you can't be honest with yourself, you won't be able to help yourself. So I hope you will bear with me and understand exactly where I'm coming from when I am saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying any of them to be critical. I am saying what I'm saying as a means to help you to improve and to show you how to look at your gift baskets and work out how you can actually improve your designs. So if you could just bear with me and just, as I say, I'm not going to apologize for being honest. I really honestly and truly want to help you with your business. But if I'm to do that, I do absolutely need to be totally honest with you. Now, as I've just said, there is a skill to creating gift baskets, and it requires so much more than adding a few products to a basket and then just finishing it with a bow. There's what I like to call the mechanics of creating and designing gift baskets. Now, the gift basket industry is huge, particularly in America. America has a multi-billion-dollar gift basket industry. Now, in the UK, we have a multi-billion-pound gift industry, but we do fall far short of America when it comes to the gift basket industry share of the gift industry as a whole. As I've said, America has a multi-billion-dollar gift basket industry. That is their share of the industry, where our share of the gift industry is quite considerably smaller. And I believe that one of the reasons for this is that our gift basket designs, in comparison to the UK, are sadly lacking in the design area. Now, I know many of you might say, well, we're the UK, we're not the US, we're very different. But the fact remains that America is hugely successful with their gift baskets. And if we follow their models, there is absolutely no reason that we can't be equally as successful and claim our share of that multi-billion-pound gift industry. And I do believe that it should be a bigger share than what we have at the moment. But in order to do that, we need to be totally honest with ourselves and have a really good look at what our gift baskets look like and how they are presented to our customers. But before we go any further, let me tell you a little bit about myself, just in case you've not seen any of our previous videos. My name is Jane Groenewald. I'm the founder of the UK Gift Basket Association. Now, I specialize in gift baskets, and I'm a certified gift basket designer. Now, aside from that, I have had experience in many fields, and they include marketing, business, and I've also managed sales teams in the past. However, my first love is the gift basket industry. I absolutely adore this industry. And over the years, I have learned so much about this industry. And my aim is to share this knowledge with other home-based businesses just like yourself. And it was for that reason that I founded the UK Gift Basket Association. Now, because in this video we're going to be talking about gift basket designs, I thought it would be a good idea just to show you a little bit of my work. And I didn't start out like this. I actually learned all these techniques, and you can too. Everybody can learn these techniques. They're really not that difficult to do. But just to showcase my work, in comparison with what most people are offering, the presentation of my baskets is so much better than what some are offering in the UK. And I'm not boasting, but I am quite proud of them. But that is not to say that there isn't room for improvement. There is always room for improvement, and I am constantly always critical of my own work, and when I do something, I always think, is there a better way? Could I do it better? And I always try and find a better way, and it's the way you should be looking at your work too. Good enough is never, an option. Good enough, you may get a few customers, but your customers really deserve better than good enough. You should always be doing the best that you can, and always trying to improve on your designs and on your work, and trying to find better ways of doing things. So as I've said, I just wanted to showcase a little bit of my work, just to show you what my capabilities are, and how you too can improve from where you are now to creating gift basket designs that really can command premium prices. Now this is the section where I'm going to have to be absolutely totally honest with you. The reality of many gift basket designs is that they aren't designed at all. And in fact, I visit so many Facebook pages and websites, and I come across so many gift baskets that looks as if the creator just grabbed a bunch of products that were to hand, and had no thought about what those products were and how they would work together, and they just put them in a basket and they just tied it with the first bow that came to hand. And now, don't get me wrong, as I said, I do try and encourage rather than criticize, but the fact of the matter is that if I'm not completely honest with you, then I'm not helping anyone. The truth of the matter is that while for hobbyists this method of creating a basket might be okay, it is definitely not okay for a business to be creating gift baskets this way. And if you hope to price for profit, then your customers definitely deserve better. Okay is never good enough if you want your customers to perceive your values to perceive your products or your baskets at a higher value, and then ultimately pay premium price for them. Now, in order to do that, you're going to need to cast a critical eye over your own designs, and then ask yourself just one question. And that question is, can I do better? The answer to that question should always be yes. And it doesn't matter how good you are, there's always room for improvement. But before you can improve, you do need to understand the mechanics of a gift basket. Now, once you understand the mechanics of a gift basket, then you can start improving your offering, improving your designs, improving the products that you're offering your customer. And once you do that, then you have hope for success. And I say this because earlier on this year, I conducted a bit of an experiment. And what I did is I ordered 4 gift baskets in from some of the larger gift basket companies. And some of them were absolutely atrocious. And as home-based businesses, you guys definitely can offer much better than that. But the point is that these businesses, they never did anything to improve on what they did. And as I say, some of those, one in particular was absolutely, it was appalling. And that particular business had been in business for 20 plus years. Now, what that means for you is if you start looking at your designs with a critical eye and asking yourself that one question of, can I do better? It means that you, as a home-based business, have the potential to kick some real big business butt with your great presentation, and that will be once you know how to do it. Now, there's quite a few aspects to the mechanics of a gift basket. The first of these is shred. Now, contrary, I know a lot of people don't use shred in their gift baskets, and I actually cringe when I see gift baskets without shred. But contrary to popular belief, shred plays a very important role in stabilizing your products. It's not always just for decoration. It can be used for decoration sometimes, but for the most part, it plays a role in stabilizing your products. And there's also quite a variety of different types of shred. And where some will work well for the stabilization of your products, Others are only good for use as decoration. They're not robust enough to help with the stabilizing of your products, so it can only be used for decoration purposes. The second factor is your products. Now, the products that you use are down to the taste of your potential customers, and even everyday items that you can find in any local supermarket or on your high street can command a higher price if there's a demand for those to be added to our baskets. Now, the trick for perceived value where products are concerned doesn't fully rely on whether the product is an everyday item or a luxury product, but it lies within the type of packaging. Packaging also plays a huge part in your product role in the gift basket. Theme is another factor that should be taken into account when creating a gift basket. And again, I'm going to be a bit harsh, and I do see so many where it just looks like a whole lot of random products have just been grabbed and put into a gift basket and expected that's perfectly fine for a customer. There actually needs to be a theme. Without a theme, there's no reasoning to your design. And what happens is it shows that no thought has gone into what the recipient of the gift would like. And after all, this is about them. It's not about you. It's not about your customer. It's about what the recipient of the gift would like, and your gift should reflect that. Now, when you take into account the recipient's taste and their interest, then you can't go wrong. But when you're theming, you also need to consider the occasion, as this could have an impact on your design. If you're creating something that's going to be a sympathy gift and you're using really bright colours throughout, you've not considered the occasion. So, theme is very important when it comes to designing your gift baskets and what the recipient would like. And also, you do need to take into consideration what occasion this gift has been given for. Now, colour is a factor as well, and it's a big factor, but you can work around colour, and you could use colours that complement each other. But you need to consider the colours that you're going to use. And that doesn't mean that everything should be the same colour, but it does mean that it should be colour coordinated. You shouldn't be using colours that clash. You're better off using colours that enhance each other and sort of help each other, and that they match and they work well together. So, for example, if you were to create a gift basket where the packaging colours are predominantly red and gold, it looks great because those colours complement each other. And yet when it's wrapped, I see this quite often where, the products in a basket, really complement each other and the colours work really well. And then a purple bow is added, for example, on a red and gold gift basket, they just add a purple bow. And it doesn't matter how well the colours that are inside your basket work. If you're going to spoil it all by adding a bow that doesn't enhance the design, it can have a disastrous effect on the overall presentation of your gift basket. So colour is also an important factor when it comes to designing your baskets. You will also need to consider how you're going to wrap the basket. Now, there's more choices to wrapping your basket than just cellophane. There are quite a few other options as well. Now, some of the options will help with the stability of the basket, but some of the options you would only be able to use for decoration. But even when you just use cellophane, there are a number of wrapping techniques which can give the overall finish of your gift basket a more professional look, and that's what you need to consider as well, is the actual wrapping of your basket. What type of wrapper you're going to use, how are you going to decorate it, how are you going to finish it off, and how does it affect the overall presentation of the gift. And finally, there's the finishing touches. Now, there's more options to finishing your baskets than just pull bows. Pull bows are really nifty and they're easy to use, and they're quick and they're cheap. But handmade bows are really, really easy to make and quite cost effective as well if you know where to get the ribbon, and we have that listed on our website. But they add your personal signature to the finish of a gift basket, and they add something more. They add that little bit of oomph to the finish of a gift basket. And fan toppers, just like handmade bows, they're also incredibly easy to make and not only enhance your design, but they add height too. Now, when you take all of these factors into consideration, then you have the mechanics of a gift basket and you really can do better. And then I've just popped another slide into here, and this is of my grandchildren. And it just goes to show when you know what you're doing, the difference that it can make to your design. Now, these are my grandchildren, Louis and Ruby. Louis is 10, Ruby is 9. And they wanted to create a gift basket for their dad for Father's Day. And they wanted to do it by themselves. And I'm incredibly proud of them. All I did is I explained the mechanics of a gift basket and how they needed to pack it together. And I think they did a really good job. And if you consider that if a 9 and 10-year-old can put this type of work out with no real knowledge of gift baskets, just a little bit of instruction. As I say, they did this all by themselves. I just instructed them. Then you can do it too. It really is not that difficult to do. With the correct information and all of the factors that I've just spoken about, just like my 9 and 10-year-old grandchildren, you too can create really, really great looking gift baskets that you could ask premium price for very easily. Now, while we're talking about price, I'm just going to pop back to the slide that where I showed some of my work, just to show you how you can ask a premium price when you're offering really great looking gift baskets. Now, although offhand I can't remember how much I sold all of these baskets for, 3 in particular I know the prices of. And the second from the top on the left-hand side, the chocolate one in the little love container with the roses, I sold that for £45, and it cost me about £23–24 to make that. So I made a really good profit on that. And on the top row again, to the far right, the last one on the top row, I did that for a silver wedding. And I sold that for £65, and it cost me £40 to make it. So again, I made £25 profit on that, and that was done for a friend and done at mates rates. Now on the bottom row, the very first one is a Mexican gift basket, and it's for one of my regular customers. She very often, her daughter is her daughter's boyfriend. Sorry, I'll get that out in a minute. Her daughter's boyfriend is Mexican, and she very often, for his birthday, for Christmas, even for New Year and Easter, she very often orders gift baskets from me. And she never spends more than £125 with me. She never spends less than that. It's always that or higher. Sorry, I think I said she never spends more. She never spends less than £125 with me. Anyway, this particular basket, she paid £145 for, and it cost me £90 to put this basket together with all the products, and I made a £55 profit on it. Now, before you think that that's quite greedy, you need to take into consideration the fact that this was a really, really large basket. It really was a big basket. But not only that, is all the products were Mexican. So it wasn't only my time of putting that gift basket together, it was my time in sourcing the products. So never ever be afraid of charging premium prices. You can do it. If you are giving that quality and you are giving that service, your customers will be more than willing to pay that higher price for gift baskets that they could give as gifts that they would really be proud to give. And as I say, on that particular basket, I made over £55 profit, and it simply wasn't greed. It was the fact that I took everything into consideration, the fact that it took me some time to do because it was quite a large basket, and it took me some time to source the products that were needed for that basket. So getting back to the pricing, if you have good quality finishes, you can very easily command those higher prices. Now you can do this, creating and designing gift baskets. Although there is skill required, it's a lot easier than you might think. Now our VIP members have access to a number of articles that cover gift basket design and tips. And they also have access to a number of videos that are created which show them a variety of techniques of creating gift baskets. There's not just one way, there is a number of ways that you can create gift baskets. And on top of that, the UK Gift Basket Association also offers a gift basket design online course, as well as our ebook, Gift Basket Design Made Easy. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to visit our website. The web address is www.ukgiftbasketassociation.co.uk. And thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you found this video quite informative.